My viewers dare me to 3D model their ideas, forcing me to leave my comfort zone and face my fears. You're probably wondering how this all started. I was just chilling making random models to practice in my free time, but suddenly a YouTube notification popped up. Being the dedicated content creator I am, I clicked it immediately to reply. I'm a fully grown and responsible adult. Of course I'll accept this childish challenge and milk it to make a whole video about it. So I created a post in my community tab to milk my viewers for more ideas. I hope they don't go too wild and ask me to model something like the Mona Lisa sitting on the Eiffel Tower while eating a baguette or something. The first request is pretty simple. I'll get my calcium from this model I'm about to make. First, I started by deleting the default cube, as Blender tradition demands, and added this handsome fella. Let's call him Bob. Bob is a very chill guy, but he needs to get into shape to become a real milk. And everything is possible with some stretching and painful yoga sessions. After our yoga class, I gave Bob some clothes because he'll have a secret visitor soon. I also didn't want Bob to feel alone, so I added some cookies beside him. The visitor will be here soon, so I'll just leave them next to my fireplace as a sacrifice to the man in the red dress. With the sacrifice of Bob, I hope I'm no longer in the Nautilus. I have bigger problems here. Seems like the Dark Assassin noticed that I've been playing Hollow Knight for the last 2 weeks. But wait, I have no idea if I can model something this complex. Don't get me wrong, I love Hollow Knight, but I'm still fairly new at Blender. And since they requested an interaction, now I have to learn rigging and animation too. Alright, let's make a deal. I'll do a coin flip, and if I get tails, I can skip this one. Alright, first I got some references from Google and made a rough blockout for his body. I also played Hollow Knight to record some footage for this video and totally not to procrastinate. But I died to the bosses way too many times, they're so ridiculously difficult. That's why I gave my knight a nail for self-defense so he can smash the bosses for me now. Yes, bug labor is a real thing now. He'll work hard for me and get paid by breadcrumbs. But we have a problem with this mesh. It looks ugly, even by bug standards. So I slapped some stylized materials on top of the mesh, hoping to hide my terrible topology. And yeah, the textures worked, but he's still dumb as a brick and stale as my income. To move him around and expand my bug labor empire, I need to learn rigging and animation. Since I'm lazy, I'll just yoink my milk model from the first challenge and feed it to my knight. Yeah, that's nice, he has some healthy bones now. Also, I'm really running low on time, so I'll just yoink my mascot model from the first Blender video and slap it into this project. After making some animations, adding a fitting background, it is just a PNG, and editing the video in Premiere, I've created this masterpiece. Yeah, seems like the brain rot finally got to me this time. Have you ever wondered why everyone starts their journey with the sacred donut tutorial? Don't we have like enough donuts in this world already? I think Adam thinks otherwise. He didn't just want me to model a donut, but a whole plate of them alongside a cup of coffee. But I already know how to model a donut thanks to Blender Grew, so it's not even a challenge for me at this point. Therefore, to learn something new and add a challenge, I decided to put a twist on these donuts. Instead of sculpting them individually, I added a torus, made the icing with a fluid simulation, and added sprinkles with a particle system. But I couldn't just place them on the floor. That would be offensive to the donuts, and I don't really want to get cancelled by them on Twitter. So I modeled a plate and a desk for them. I duplicated the donuts and added colorful materials for variety. But something was still missing. Oh yeah, the coffee. Most people will disagree with me, but I actually like black coffee. So I brewed a fresh cup of black coffee beside the donuts. Come on guys, give me something more creative than food items. Really, Fox? Do you want a slice of cake? This video really started to feel like a grocery shopping list. Are you guys hungry? Do you want me to become a cooking channel or something? I mean, it's tempting, but never mind. Let's just bake this cake already. Modeling a slice of cake is really easy. I could just put a textured triangle in front of you and call it a day. But since I'm looking for a challenge, I made everything harder for myself. This request is from a good friend of mine who likes foxes. So I decided to make a fox-themed slice of cake just for him. I modeled a fox before, so I'm pretty confident working with fox anatomy. Or not. Bro, what kind of gamer dent is that? And those eyes. They're so empty. I wonder what happened to make him lose his soul like that. Alright, no body shaming, but I think he needs to use the bathroom ASAP. I want him to look like a gentleman, so I gave him a cool top hat and a cute little bow tie. But I think I accidentally turned him British by doing that. I placed the fox onto the cake, assigned the materials, and made a hovering animation. And that wraps up our creative journey through these amazing model requests. I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who participated in this challenge. Your creative ideas push me to explore new techniques and grow as a 3D artist. What I've learned through this experience is that creativity thrives in community, whether it's sharing ideas, giving feedback, or just having fun together. We all grow faster when we learn together. You know what's the best part? This journey doesn't end here. Are you curious about how I went from complete beginner to complex designs? Click the video on the screen to watch my learning Blender in 100 hours journey to find out. Oh, and here's a fun challenge for you. There are 2 sneaky Among Us characters hidden in that video. If you can find them both, send me a screenshot on Discord. I'll be waiting for you.